Hello everyone, my voice is audible. Hello. My voice is audible and screen is visible to everyone. Na? Okay, chalo. So we will begin our lecture. So yesterday we have completed the problems which are related with the rate analysis, and in that we have covered up the problem of rate analysis for the concrete, then for the brickwork in superstructure in cement mortar, and third category we have covered up, that is about the plastering. Okay. Now the fourth category that we are going to discuss in the today's first session is nothing but the rate analysis for the UCR masonry. Okay. Now this is the last category in our rate analysis problem. So once again, I'm going to repeat for everyone. You will have a question of total 8 marks. Okay. How much marks? Total 8 marks question will be there, and uh, they will ask you two questions. That is, first will be of maybe you have to determine the quantity of concrete, that is preparing the rate analysis for PCC, or preparing the rate analysis for plastering, or they may ask you preparing the rate analysis for brickwork or UCR masonry. So only these four categories are there, and they will definitely ask you only these four categories for 8 marks. Now if you are having if you are going to solve the problem correctly, you will get full, that is out of marks, the weightage is of 4 marks for each question. Okay, the weightage is of 4 marks for each question. Just a minute, students, just a minute. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. I'm having one important call. That is why I have muted myself. Now it is okay. Chalo. So today we are going to cover up the problem of UCR masonry. Now the nature of the problem will be like this. Just a minute, students, please. Okay. So the nature of the problem will be like this. Prepare the rate analysis for the UCR in a cement mortar with any specific proportion. It may be 1 is to 4, 5, or 1 is to 6 in foundation and in plinth. Okay. So that will be the nature of the question. Now, what is the first step as far as our UCR masonry is considered? Now, most of you are familiar how to solve the problem, but still I want to revise for everyone. Our first step, again, in case of UCR masonry, is we have to assume the volume of masonry. So again, how much volume you are going to assume? Assume it as 1 meter cube or 10 meter cube or 100 meter cube. Generally, go for 10 meter cube. Okay, go for 10 meter cube. And brickwork also go for 10 meter cube. In concrete also go for 10 meter cube. Okay, volume that you have to assume. So in this UCR masonry also, we are going to assume the volume of masonry as 10 meter cube. Now, second step, we have to, out of this total 10 meter cube volume, we have to find out the dry volume of the cement mortar. That will be our second step, dry volume of the cement mortar. As you know, as far as our UCR masonry is considered, UCR masonry is nothing but combination of the uncoarse rubbles, that is your stones, and your cement mortar. Okay, like your brickwork, brick masonry, bricks and cement mortar. So in UCR masonry, you are having stones and cement mortar. So we have to at first determine the volume of the cement mortar. How we are going to determine that? So in case of UCR masonry, the volume of the cement mortar is considered or is assumed to be 42% of the total volume of masonry. How much it is? 42%. And how much it is in brickwork? In brickwork, it is 35%. Okay, so that is the change in case of our UCR masonry. So the dry volume of the cement mortar that we have to consider is 42% of the volume of the masonry. 42% means 10 meter cube total volume we are considering. 42% means 4.2 meter cube. That is easy calculation. Now the next step is again similar as that of in our brickwork or in any other problems. We have to find out the volume of cement. How we are going to find out the volume of cement? Volume of cement equals to total dry volume divided by sum of proportion multiplied by proportion of that particular material. Okay. Now for the cement, one part of cement is there and 5 parts of sand is there as far as this problem is considered. So volume of cement equals to 4.2 divided by 1 plus 5 whole bracket complete into multiplied by 1. Okay. So that is again I am repeating the formula. Total dry volume, that is 4.2 divided by sum of proportion. Proportion is given as 1 is to 5. So sum of proportion is 1 plus 5 multiplied by proportion of that particular material. Now as we are dealing with cement, so proportion of cement is 1. Okay. One part of cement we are going to consider. That is why I have multiplied it by 1. So volume of cement is equals to, check the calculation whether it may happen, it is wrong. 4.2 divided by 6. Correct, 0.7 meter cube. Okay, so volume of cement is 0.7 meter cube. From the volume of cement, what is our next step? Our next step is to find out the number of bags of cement. Now how we are going to find out the number of bags of cement? Number of bags of cement equals to volume of cement divided by volume of 1 bag of cement. Okay, volume of cement divided by volume of 1 bag of cement, which is taken in meter cube. So that is why our calculation becomes 0.7 divided by 0.035, that is volume of 1 bag of cement bag in meter cube, which is equals to, do the calculation and get the number of bags. I will just cross check whether it is correct. 0.7 divided by 0.035. Yes, answer comes as 20 bags. Okay, so that will be the next step, finding out the number of bags of cement. Then third step is to determine the volume of sand. Now again, for determining the volume of sand, you have to follow the same process, that is dry volume of the masonry divided by the sum of proportion multiplied by the proportion of that particular material. Okay, multiplied by proportion of that particular material. So volume of sand equals to 4.2 divided by into bracket 1 plus 5 bracket complete total bracket complete, multiplied it by 5. So that volume comes as 3.5 meter cube. Okay, so that is the volume of sand. Now the next important step, as far as this UCR is considered, is to find out the volume of stones. Is to find out the volume of stones. Now, as far as the stones are considered, the stones are taken as 25%. The divolume or whatever the volume we are going to determine, the volume of the stone is equals to 25% of the volume of the masonry. Okay, we have to take uh, extra 25% whatever the volume which we are having. So as far as this problem is considered, our volume of masonry is 10%. So again 25% of 10 meter cube, that is 1.25 multiplied by 10. So total volume of stone that is required is 12.5 meter cube. Once again I am repeating, as far as UCR masonry problem is considered, the volume of stone is always taken as 25% extra whatever the volume which is being given. Okay, so volume of masonry is given as 10 meter cube. So again add 25% of 10 meter cube, that comes as 12.5 meter cube total volume of the stones. Okay, that is the formula that we have to use. Then number of the throw stones, uh, generally two numbers of throw stones we require per meter cube. This is not required while solving the problem. No one is expecting that you do this calculation. Just up to the volume of stone you have to find out as far as our problems are considered. Okay, because our problems are asked for 4 marks. Whatever the problem which I am discussing with you, that is asked for 8 marks. Okay, but the detailed quantities are being asked. Now as far as 4 marks weightage is considered, just up to the volume of stones. So last step we can cut it down. So just up to the volume of stones we have to determine the quantities, and the rest part is nothing but preparing the tables. That is uh, for the materials we are having the 4 materials: cement, sand, stone and throw stones. And then labors, putting their values in the labors: head mason, mason, male mazdoor, female mazdoor, bistis. Okay, head mason half numbers: mason 13, male mazdoor 10, female mazdoor 8 numbers, and bisti again 1.5 numbers. Okay, so the rates are again being described over here. You can put your own rates. There may be slightly change, it is acceptable. Okay, and just add the 1% that is required for the water, 10% contractors profit, and get the final total. Okay, get the final total. So in this way you have to solve the problem of UCR masonry. I hope everyone is every, everybody has understood this particular problem. Now if you are having any doubt, you can ask me. Else I will give you 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes to complete this whole problem so that you can note it down in your notebook. If you are having any doubt, please ask me the questions. It is very simple. It is similar with the brickwork and some concrete work problems are there. Okay, so this is about the UCR masonry, rate analysis of the UCR masonry. Only 4 categories they will ask you, not more than that and not less than that. Okay, out of 4, any two will be asked by the examiner for the 8 marks. That is one for 4 marks each. So if you understand this very well, please note it down in your notebook. I will give you some time, up to 5 minutes I can give you. And if you are having any doubt with this particular UCR masonry problem, please raise your hand and you can put it in the chat box, or you can unmute and you can talk. Please complete this. Everyone, please complete this. Note it down in your notebook so that directly we will take the problems of the university and we will solve it. At first, you complete this. Everyone, please write it down in your notebook. Please complete this problem very fast so that I will give you some university problems for the practice purpose. And one more thing I just want to discuss with you. Please start those who are willing to appear for the gate examination. I hope everybody is familiar with the new gate syllabus as well as the schedule. It is been released by the IIT Bombay. Okay, just put in the Google that is Gate 2021, or if you don't have, I will give the details of that information brochure for the gate. Okay, those who are willing and those who are interested to appear for the gate examination, please start from now only. Okay, आतापासूनच सुरुवात करा गेटच्या एक्झामसाठी, कारण it will take 6 months for brief study and thorough understanding of each and every subject. Okay, it is not like that in one night you can cover up all 40 subject and directly going to appear, because all questions are not MCQ based. Some questions are direct, only numericals are there. You have to solve and you have to put the value, that is answer, whatever the answer. So gate schedule is released. So please go through that. Fill the form. I think it will start from 14th of September. Gate forms. Okay, and we'll close on 13th or maybe first week of October. But fill it and give it with by studying. Okay, those who are interested. But those who are having different plans, that is to start with their own business or some, no sir, I'm not interested in gate, then you can focus on the theory subjects only. Okay, for some competitive exam if you are preparing, because gate actually this gate syllabus covers 40 subjects, around 40 subjects, huh? Okay, and important highlights or important topics of each and every subject. So basically, you will have some practice for MPSC and other competitive exams also if you prepare for gate examination. Okay. Only difference is that as far as our MPSC is considered, we have to study for some extra subjects like basic mechanical engineering, then electrical engineering. Okay. Then general science is there. But in GATE, apart from this, every subject you are familiar with, civil oriented, including mathematics. Huh? If you don't have any information at the end of this lecture also, I can share the information brochure and the new gate syllabus. Actually it is same syllabus which is of previous year, not that much variation, some 1 or 2 points extra, and two subjects they have added. I think environmental science they have considered for this year, environmental science engineering. For the gate, you can divide the subjects having the maximum weightage, like your environmental engineering, then geotechnical, fluid mechanics, and transportation. These are the four main subjects which will be a maximum marks. Okay. fluid mechanics, then your geotechnical engineering, environmental engineering, and transportation engineering. Okay, I will take screen up. Okay. As far as our subject is considered, as far as gate examination is there, there will be no weightage, slightly, maybe only 1 or 2 marks, not more than that. Okay, max to max one, not that. But other competitive exams, apart from gate, everywhere you require the knowledge of quantity estimation. You go for MPSC, UPSC, IES, then SSC examination, other local body, government bodies examinations, PMC, MMRDA, NHI, MSRDC, whatever, other SIDCO, HUDCO, MADA, everywhere you require the knowledge of estimation. I hope everybody is noting the points which I am telling, and whatever the screen I have shared, please prepare the chart and complete the problem so that in the next session, immediately after this, we will discuss some university problems which are unsolved. Okay, which are unsolved. You have to solve it by your own. If you have completed, please let me know if you have completed the part of writing. Do you know the meaning of sundries that is been written at the bottom? Sundries. Lump sum quantities are there and lump sum rate is there. Sundries means किरकोळ. ठीक आहे. निरनिराळ्या प्रकारच्या किंवा छोट्या मोठ्या एकदम किरकोळ गोष्टी. ठीक आहे. किरकोळ गोष्टींसाठी एखाद्या. Please complete this. And if you are having any doubts, still you can ask me. Hmm? प्रश्न विचारा रे. प्रश्न विचारल्याशिवाय उत्तर मिळणार नाही. ठीक आहे. तुम्ही हे ऑब्झर्व केलं असेल, आपण आपल्या सब्जेक्ट सोबत इतर ज्या साईटवरच्या ज्या काही मूलभूत गोष्टी असतील, महत्त्वाच्या असतील, ज्या मला माहिती आहेत किंवा ज्या तुम्हाला उपयोगी पडतील, अशा सर्व गोष्टी मी तुमच्याशी शेअर करतोय. ठीक आहे. आणि त्या गोष्टींची सुद्धा नोंद तुमच्याकडे ठेवत चला, कारण त्या इन युअर प्रोफेशनल करिअर यू रिक्वायर दॅट. ठीक आहे. व्हॉट एव्हर द पॉइंट्स दॅट वी आर डिस्कसिंग, वी हॅव डिस्कस्ड बिफोर दिस अँड वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इन फ्युचर ऑल्सो. Okay, I will give the answer for your queries. Uh, Actually, as far as UCR is considered, we are considering it. Okay. Uh, just I will go with the problem. Yes. See, less than 1 minute is there. So please rejoin using the same link if the session ends in few seconds, and rejoin immediately so that I will clarify your doubt, and we will discuss the further part of this particular topic. So please rejoin immediately after the end of this session. Okay, less than 1 minute is there, so uh, I will give your I will clarify your doubt in the upcoming session.